Hello and welcome to the annual Heart Golf Media Day. I am your host, Heart correspondent Phil Fortaleza. Next up, we head to Baldwin City, Kansas, over at Baker University, as we're joined by head coach Chris Gilbert and student athlete Gabe McEwen. Coach Gabe, how's it going today in Baldwin City? And thanks for joining Media Day.
Thank you. It's going good.
Good. A little bit of rain, but hopefully we can get out and practice later.
Hopefully a lot less wind too.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. All right, Coach, let's start with you. Can you introduce us to Gabe and what he means to the Baker Golf men's program?
He's a big asset. He's a senior. He's been a huge role model, not only on the course, but off the course as well, academically and kind of from a social team culture standpoint, kind of helping. We've had 4 new guys on the team this year, and he's been a big help kind of leading the way with them.
All right, Gabe, first question for you. You're local. You played over at Olathe Northwest. How much have you enjoyed being able to play college golf so close to home?
Yeah, it's been great. Only being about 35, 40 minutes away from Lenexa, Olathe area. It's been great. Going to like a smaller private school, especially to play golf, is always kind of a goal of mine. Especially if I wanted to go into being a student athlete. So yeah, definitely being close proximity to my family, close in proximity, the courses and the culture. It's been great. So
Good. All right. Let's maybe go a little less local. Fun question for you, Gabe. If you could play a round of golf on any golf course in the world, where would it be and why?
I think it's hard just not to say Augusta National, just because that's the epitome of golf. Every kid wants to eventually be there. So Augusta, Georgia, where the Masters is played. So yeah, I think that'd have to be my answer.
I second that.
Ever the popular answer. I think I was saying on the last interviews that for any golf enthusiast or player, Augusta National is probably on 100% of people's bucket list. So I definitely agree with that one. All right, Coach, along with Gabe, who are some other Baker golfers to keep an eye out for at the Heart Championships coming up?
So really, I'd like to kind of humbly say the whole team. It's similar to the women where we have a couple seniors and a couple freshmen that play. Cole Fishman, he's a senior as well. He's got a lot of experience on this course. Gavin Dines, he's a freshman that also went to high school, Gabe's high school. I think they had a brief COVID shortened season together. And Ben Lemke, he's from Lincoln, Nebraska. He's a freshman as well. They both won individually this year. So whenever they get hot, they can really get it rolling, as well as Drew Lysick. He's probably been our most consistent player. He's a sophomore from the area as well.
And Coach, looking at your roster, you have a lot of local players from the KC area. So can you talk about the high level of golf you see around the Kansas City area and from the high school level?
Yeah, you don't have to look far. It's a great area, tons of talented players, and I think it's really a great place just based on the course selection in the area as well as the weather conditions. It kind of gets these guys ready to play all types of courses and all various types of weathers, grass types, and conditions, which is kind of what college golf is all about, really.
All right. And speaking of some of those experiences, your team has played in some great tournaments this year at some unique courses. So how do you hope those different course experiences have helped your team develop throughout the year?
I think it's huge. Like just yesterday, we were up in Iowa City playing in Mount Mercy's tournament and on the University of Iowa's golf course. And it's a fantastic course that's very challenging when the weather's perfect. And yesterday we caught some wind and some rain. And it was just a really good challenge that I think is great timing to kind of get us ready for kind of any obstacle that we might face at conference.
All right, Gabe, back to you. Just for talking about your golf game, what's your favorite golf club in the bag?
That's kind of a tough one there. I just recently, fun fact, switched to lefty putting, so that's been a new experience for me. So I'm just gonna have to go with that, just because it's something I can keep learning with. So.
All right. So let's also talk about the Heart Championships next week. So Gabe, I'll start with you. Talk about the high level of competition you face in the Heart. So when you're matched up with other Heart golfers in your group, like how would you describe the competition level?
Yeah, absolutely. We're playing a lot of teams that have been super consistent throughout, this whole year and many past years. Like the new addition of the Heart Mid-American Nazarene they've always been a tough competitor, big, consistent group. But I'm really looking forward, and I think everyone else is going into this that, you know, I think we can all pull strings together and give it a good run out there. So we're excited.
And Coach, can you talk about your fellow golf court? Can you talk about your fellow golf coaches in the Heart and how much respect you have for each and every one of them on and off the course?
Yeah, it's great. It's a really competitive league. I mean, I can't really name just one off the top of my head because I want to give them all great respect. It's really competitive. They're a great bunch to kind of bounce ideas off and just to kind of watch what they do in competition as well as recruiting.
Definitely. All right. You got any Coach, you have any goals in particular next week at the Heart Championship when you play at the Preserve?
Well, like Gabe was talking about with the great competition, anyone can win next week. Like you can't just focus on one team to beat. Like anyone can get hot and play well and potentially win. So we've really just got to kind of focus on ourselves and the course and just kind of whenever things get going sideways during the long 36-hole day, just kind of keep moving and minimize mistakes and just kind of focus on what we can control because 54 holes is a lot of golf.
It is a lot of golf. All right. Okay, Gabe, just kind of making a summation of your experience so far playing golf for the Baker Wildcats. So how much have you enjoyed this experience playing for Baker?
Yeah, it's definitely been, you know, the best 4 years of my life. Each year's been new and come with new opportunities and experiences. Like freshman year being a little striven by COVID, moving on to just the group of people I've met, the team experiences we had. Yeah, definitely cannot relay how special it's been these past 4 years.
Definitely. Do you have any career plans for you for life after Baker?
Probably going to go more into the sales corporate world. So still looking, not necessarily rushing into something, but definitely the business side of things.
All right. Good deal. Good deal. All right, Coach Gabe, really appreciate the time today and good luck next week at the Heart Championships and good luck the rest of the season.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.